Hello, thank you so much for meeting with me today to show you some different fabric swatches for your curtains or for blankets, because I know it gets very cold where you live and you need to have some very warm and insulating curtains and blankets. So let's look at some of the different fabrics that I can offer to you today. This first fabric is 100% polyester, but it's very unique because it has a crinkly texture. It has wrinkles that are made in it so that it looks wrinkled, but it's really not supposed to look like that. So it looks really beautiful, and that way if you do get wrinkles, you won't have to worry about ironing it because they just blend in. It has that nice shower curtain, what I call a shower curtain hoops. However, it's not really a shower curtain. It's very elegant with these iron loops that will definitely not rip. So that's good. And it hangs very elegantly, very beautifully in your window, if you desire. The top is sturdy, it's not going to rip, and there is a hem line. The bottom also has a hem line, about 2 inches. Let me fold this one for you. Like I said, you don't need to worry about ironing it, which is very nice. But when you first buy it, it might be folded, and then you might want to iron out those fold creases. It's a beautiful eggshell color. Let's fold it. It's kind of slippery. It's a very sheer polyester, so it's kind of like silk, and it's from Better Homes and Gardens. Fold it like this, if you don't mind. I don't have a lot of room here. Because it's not big and bulky, it's very nice to and easy to fold and tuck away in your closet until you use it. Let's try to get that. I really like this curtain. I love the color. I love the textures. I love the creases. The silkiness, the sheerness, I just like it a lot. It's very nicely put it aside. Now I want to show you another fabric that is also polyester, but a very different texture. And this is something that amazes me about polyester, is that it has so many different types of options. This one is from Mainstay. It's actually a tablecloth. If you could see good enough, it has a checkered, kind of a checkered pattern, which kind of shines as you move it about. So this is very silky too, but it's not as see-through as the other one, maybe because it's a red. A beautiful brick red or maroon, I guess you could say, color. This is great for a table in your dining room, and it comes in different sizes for your choice. We have 8 by 10 and 5 by 4, I believe, for a large table or a smaller mid-sized table. This one has a very small hem going all about the entire edges, and because it's not a curtain, it does not have curtain hooks, of course. But if you're crafty like me, you can always make it into a curtain if you know how to do that with your sewing machine, and if it fits your window. So let's fold this one. Very nice. This one can also be put in your wash machine, which is very convenient, but it has to be washed by itself so it doesn't dye any of your other colors. And it has to be put on delicate, cold, and then you need to air dry it. You cannot put it in the dryers. You get some room here to fold this. Very nice. Edges to touch. Oh, we've got some string to trim. It's not lined up. That's okay. We're going to put this away. The next one I would love to show you, if you are interested, is this beautiful and fun small blanket. This is actually a cotton material. It's just bright and it's very warm. It's what they call a throw blanket, I believe. This one is pretty large and thin, but it does the job because it's cotton, it's warm. And I like the trim on this. It's a certain type of stitch, like a cross stitch going all the way across, so it won't tear. So let's fold this on quickly. When you're folding, it's very important to make the creases flat so that it will fold better. Since this is cotton, it can be washed in the wash machine, but also on cold. Otherwise, it may damage it if you put it on hot. But you could put it in with your clothes. And this tag is really, it needs to come off. But you can put it in the dryer on low, because if it's too hot, it will shrink. Really like this one. Okay. Next is a lovely, warm, wonderful, velvety blanket that I just love. It's so warm and soft. It's velour material. It's also from Better Homes and Gardens. And believe it or not, it's a mixture of polyester. Another different polyester texture. This one can show different colors and highlights based on the way that you rub it. This one is a throw blanket also. It is a little slippery, so if you put it on your chair and then you sit on it, it tends to kind of slip around. But if you put it around yourself, it's very warm and a nice throw blanket for the cold winter. So let's fold this one. So you could see my handprints. Very interesting. It's very nice. Okay. I'd like to share with you this beautiful curtain. Now, this is actually polyester also, but the lining is cotton. Therefore, it's a warm curtain. It keeps out the cold air. It's insulated, and it also keeps out the sunlight if you so wish. As you can see, the inside is a nice, another layer of cotton. Very thick, very well sewn. The hem is probably 4 inches, and it has hooks for your window. And it has that silky polyester material, but is very thick. much, much more thicker than the first curtain I showed you. With gold and I would say a dark pink and an off gold golden stripe design. Let's fold this one. This is heavier and bulkier, so it takes up more room in your closet. And this one needs to be hand washed. Now I want to present to you an example of two very different curtains, if you don't mind, if you would like to if you need help making a decision on what type of curtain to buy in your home, for your home. This one is a wonderful curtain that is a good example of an insulated curtains. As you could see, it has two layers. The outer layer, which goes inside your home, and the inner layer, which is lined with cotton. And as you could see, it drastically reduces the sunlight from your home and keeps the warmth inside on a cold day. It's basically a blackout curtain that blacks out the light. As you can see, and it keeps the home warm. And it's very thick. It's very nice and elegant to hang in any one of your rooms in your home. Both layers are cotton on this one. And it was more on the expensive side. It's about $40, $49. It helps if the curtain has seams because that tends to keep out the cold air also. It also will it will protect your furniture from being damaged from the sunlight. It's a very good quality curtain. Now this second curtain I want to present to you, on the other hand, is thick, yet it's very sheer. It lets the cold air in. It's definitely for a place that has warm temperatures. You would not want to have this in a cold room as the only curtain that you have because it will not keep out the cold air. But it looks beautiful in a sunny window. However, it's not ideal for cold temperatures, and it also does not really block out the light. It's definitely for a more sunny climate. This one is polyester. Now, I want to offer to you this wonderful blackout curtain. This one happens to be a brown and gold color, but you don't have to get this color if it's not your choice. The blackout curtain is a wonderful curtain that will actually reduce your energy cost by preventing a large percentage of heat loss. So when you turn on the heater, if you have sheer curtains or no curtains, a lot of the heat is going out the window. But with a thermal curtain, you can keep that heat inside. It also keeps out some sound reduction. This one, the style is Roberta, and it's brick color is the color name, but it's just an example of a wonderful blackout curtain that you might want to try as an option. It has, it fits a rod, curtain rod, and it also helps keep your home cool in the summer because it's keeping in the cool air and blocks out the sunshine that might tend to stain your, you might have a problem with the sun staining your furniture if it's in the window and it's really hot. This one can be washed in the machine on cold and gentle, and it could be put in the tumble dryer as long as it's low. It could also be ironed. They have different sizes also. So I think you would probably like this option. So thank you for watching. I think that there might be some valuable information here for you, and I hope that you can choose the right curtains for your home and the right blankets. Thank you.